Major crime detectives say a Spokane crime spree last week that included an attempted murder and someone shooting at a police officer were all committed by the same person. Tony Dawson is the suspected trigger man in a wild night of violence that nearly killed an innocent teenager. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live at the crime scene where ballistic evidence ties the shootings together. Jeff?
And Robin, these two bullet holes, one here in the window and one down here in the siding of the house, among the 6 fired at a group of 10 people standing in this yard during a party. The suspects and the victims did know each other and had only exchanged words and the red beam of a laser pointer. The group of suspects were on foot and apparently spoiling for trouble when they walked by the victim's home. Witnesses say Tony Dawson had a pair of guns tucked in his waistband and called the partygoers out when they lit him up with a laser.
And the kids turned around, started talking more smack, and just raised his arm up, and we just thought he was playing around because he was just faking it, you know. And then he just let off like 6 shots. One of them hit my brother. Bullets
recovered at the scene show that a single .45 caliber round slammed into Charles Everett's chest. The slug nicked his aorta, and if Everett's friends had not raced him to Holy Family Hospital, the teen would have bled to death.
I was checking him where he got shot, and my buddies were just like, we got to get him to the hospital right now. My roommate picked him up. His best friend, Gordy, drove him to the hospital. Saved his life, pretty much.
Police say 8 hours later, the same suspects would shoot at a Spokane policeman when he tried to pull them over in a Suburban that had just been stolen. Tests show the ammunition used at the party matched casings where the officer came under fire.
We've sent those casings to the crime lab, and they have come back with a finding that these were fired from the same gun.
The officer says the person who shot at him lost his baseball cap as they sped off in their getaway car. Detectives expect DNA testing to show that Tony Dawson was pulling the trigger in that attack too, and now the convicted felon faces an attempted murder charge as well.
I just couldn't believe that he was even on the streets from, in the first place, just because I heard he was on probation or something for armed robbery. And it's just unbelievable, that someone could be put back on the streets like that.
Tony Dawson now faces 10 counts of first-degree assault for allegedly shooting at those 10 people out in the yard. If he gets a 5-year deadly weapon enhancement for all of those crimes, he could spend at least 50 years in prison. Reporting live in North Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.